Hey guys, Sean here. So sometimes I shy away from some concepts or some topics that are more controversial. I try to cater to as large of audience as I can, but yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about just a little bit about Atlantis. Now, if you're not familiar with Atlantis, think about think about the Great Flood. It's described in just about every ancient culture on our planet. The Noah's Ark Bible version of the Great Flood is the most well known account of this water disaster event that occurred a long time ago, but clearly a worldwide water catastrophe occurred. There are all kinds of accounts from all over the world handed down from generation to generation. Again, the Bible's Noah's Ark version of that account is the most famous version, but there are all kinds of accounts from all kinds of ancient cultures. It clearly happened. Exactly when? That's open for debate. How long did it last? That's open for debate. How many people knew about it prior to it occurring? That's open for debate. It happening? No, it happened. So, anyway, Atlantis, instead of saying that's a city or an island or a continent, let's just say that word I'm using to represent more sophisticated civilization prior to the flood causing destruction. We used to be pretty darn civilized and evolved. Had a lot of cool stuff back then. If you were to meditate or to work on your dreams and try to have lucid dreams, there are different hypnosis, regressive hypnosis into past lives. You can find ways to connect with that time period before the Great Flood. Back then, there was a very commonly understood truth. Sometimes it's called the law of one. Basically, that means everything is one. Everything is part of God. Nothing is outside or separate from what we might call God. Everything is connected. Okay? The law of one. So, with that in mind, what I'd like to share is how can your soul and how can you be the same as God when God is so much greater? Well, think of a huge, giant, let's say 10 million gallon bowl of soup. Let's say it's chicken soup. I know. Some some of you who don't have that kind of diet, like what are you doing to those poor animals? It's an analogy, okay? So you have a 10 million gallon bowl of soup. You take a cup, let's say a little 8-ounce coffee cup, and you scoop out a 8-ounce scoop of the soup. That would be the soul. That would be God. The ingredients in that 8-ounce coffee cup full of chicken soup, it's the same. It's smaller, but it's the same as what's in the bigger, many millions of gallons bowl, right? So that's what I'm getting at. What your soul is made of is from the source. Yeah, all is one. The reason it doesn't seem like that is because you're existing in this dense 3D physical world, this BS world. I love this world, but compared to most of the realities, this is hell. No. Now we're gonna get into this again. Like I said, I try to avoid the controversial topics, but I'm starting to get into it a little bit. And yeah, no, hell isn't this place where if you do what you're not told, you're gonna go and be tortured and burned forever against your will by this being. No. This physical world, these human bodies on this free will planet Earth, this is closer to hell than you're going to find in any of those stories about fire and brimstone. That's designed to cause fear and try to control your behaviors and actions and generate fear. There's a big thing about fear generation. I'll be getting into that more, definitely more, as we move forward, because that's a big topic. Why the machine wants you to feel fearful. But anyway, yes, your soul is like that little cup of chicken soup, and God is like that big 10 million gallon bowl of soup. You're made of the same stuff because you are the same. Just doesn't seem like it because we're here. I love you guys. Do something kind for a stranger every now and then. Just something small. If you see someone behind you in line at a supermarket and you got a carriage of stuff and they only have a few things, let them go in front of you. They're going to be quick. Let them go in front of you. You'd be amazed how thankful they would be. And then they're going to be motivated to do something good for someone else. The butterfly effect. Look into the butterfly effect. All right, guys, I love you.